Good morning, everyone. So today, geez, bed hair. It's like 6 a.m. But this right here is my Econoline equipment trailer that I've had for 7 years, 6 years. I'll kind of show you guys a little bit better. It's actually been one hell of a trailer, but like everything, it is time for some service on it. It's been well abused and well used. I built these fenders a couple years ago. This thing factory had 14.5s, low boy tires, and those tires are absolute garbage. You wear them out in like 2,000 miles, so it's constant $300 bill per tire. Getting those things swapped out. So I went to 16-inch wheels, 235s, and should have gone to 14 plies. These are 12 or 10s, I can't remember. So next set, what I really want to do is get some 19.5 wheels. So I want to take the horrible freaking steer tires pretty much off that thing. I just threw it on here. They don't get any traction, but that's fine on a trailer. So pretty much what we're doing today is we're going to be restoring this thing, kind of. So all these lights, these stupid cap lights that always fail, those are going to go bye-bye. They're going to get the 3/4 inch replacements. Pins and bushings and the axles, they're all walk-in. Repack the wheel bearings, and preferably maybe a quick coat of paint on this thing. Over here you can see broken light cover came off. Got a little dent from the brother-in-law. We'll see if I can bend that back or put a new plate on that. Yeah. And then what I want to do up here is, this battery is only a year old and it failed. And then my wireless remote failed. So kind of want to clean this up. Kind of clean up the chain box. Let's go through this thing. I put a new jack on it a couple months ago. But yeah, let's get to it. Check. Sorry guys. Oh man. That's why you don't touch the camera with your greasy gloves. That thing's screaming to me that you see is writing a little bit right there. The bearing, it's turning, but it's not an indent, it's just some scars. So I feel like a little sandpaper should clean up real nice. But what really scares me is this. Holy! You see where it's been resting? Oh yeah. All right. Three-quarter swap. Boom. Come on. Holy moly. I don't want to say that, Hank. I've seen better days. Well guys, welcome back. Been waiting for parts for a week and a half. I ordered them Wednesday. They came the Friday after. So yeah, today is Monday. had tons of stuff going on this weekend. So finally back on the trailer. So what we got is new equalizer. The only thing I'm noticing is where the hole is, it's a little bit different height than the other one. Same length and everything, but it's going to lift the equalizer point about a quarter inch. I don't think it's going to be a big deal, hopefully not. Got new hangers because those are completely shot. Got new bolts for the leaf springs with bushings. The only thing I did notice is they don't have a grease fitting on them, where the old ones did. So I'm going to kind of check if all these are still good, these bolts. Probably reuse the ones with the grease fittings and actually grease. I'll change these to a 45. That's a problem. You can't grease them because they're behind the freaking tire. You can't get a grease gun. So if I could fit like a 90 on it or a 45, that'll be perfect. And then yeah, so I gotta grind that off, repack the bearings, get all, fix the lights. I'm gonna pull these lights off, and then I'm gonna go wire wheel this whole trailer frame and paint this whole thing. Maybe what I'll do is go the suspension together, wire wheel the whole thing, paint it, then put the bearings and everything back on, just so I can get behind the tires and stuff. But you can see I already cut this bracket off this morning. Figure you guys don't even watch. I did find a hairline crack right here, a little shorty, so I'll fix that. But yeah, let's get to the other side and grind this sucker off. Make sure when you're grinding, you're taking your disc and rubbing on the bottom. Don't cut into your main frame. I mean, a little bit into it is okay, but I don't mind. This is your main structural. Look at, there's another hairline crack right there too. Interesting. I don't know why it's cracking there. I think that's the only one I see though. That's weird. So I'm kind of thinking because the main frame rests. I don't know if you guys can see this. Where the main frame rests right here when this tilt deck's down, I wonder if it's putting pressure down this, and that's what's causing that issue. I don't know. But yeah, back to this. Like I said, don't go up into your main frame. That won't be good at all. You'll be really pissed off at yourself, trust me. Oh, there we go, guys. And then, boom, boom. Ta-da. Oh my goodness. Look at the backside. Yeah, so I think that's where 90% of my noises of popping and grinding and take these off for you guys came from. Is that right there? I mean, that's bad. What's weird is this side is complete shot. The other side, not even closely as bad. Like the other side, honestly, probably could have been reused, but I had a little bit of slop, and if I'm already doing one side, let's do both. The front hangers and stuff are perfectly fine. The back. So this is my Hobart 187. Yes, it's filthy, sadly enough. Big news coming. There is a shop coming. There'll be plenty of videos on that. So I'm doing quarter. So this thing I've always noticed it likes to run around 7, and the wire speed on 50 volts is 7. Oh yeah. Drop the axle down a little bit. Okay, a little bit better. This is definitely is easier sometimes with 2 people. So 31 and an 8. I'm going to just tack weld that. No, never mind. Freaking ground is not good enough. $31 and an 8. Beautiful. You know, if these things are not perfectly aligned, they're just going to eat tires like no other. So, make sure you get them in line. Always tack the back side so when you weld this front, it doesn't tweak on you. That makes sense. Beautiful. Okay. Now the question is, do I just pit all this part back together, or do I weld the other side? I want to say, and this is just my logic, let's pit this side together, make sure all the bushings, this hanger's correct, yada yada with the equalizer, before we go weld that side, find out they're wrong, have to cut these brackets off again. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh no! Uh-oh, that's not good. We got a fire. Must be grass or something up in this. And that's my electrical wire. I don't want to burn that to the ground. Oh. And done. See, not hard. Like I said, I don't need exposure. Weld, put the bolts. I actually had to use the bolts that they provided, not the grease Zerk fitting ones. The bushings were more made for these bolts a little bit better. So ran these, just dumped tons of grease inside it before I slid it through, and maybe eventually I'll swap them over to a actual grease fitting bolt. There's probably a name for that. This one does on the equalizer there. So what we need to work on next is lights. The lights on this thing have been kind of an issue since the day I've owned this trailer. Sorry, not focusing. Here, I'll show you guys kind of what I'm talking about here though. So you can see these are just your original. These are pretty common, definitely on trailers built in the 90s. Just a little cap. I forgot what style bolt this is. We pop it out, has little barbs on it. These suck. The caps fall off, the bulbs are always blowing out, stuff catches them. Honestly, what I always do is I replace them with these little 3/4 inch. The rubber here, I'll show you guys. Goes on the outside of this thing. So what you do, you put this through your hole, slide it through, put the rubber grommet, boom. These little 3/4 inch, that's what they are. I'll put a link down in my description on Amazon. These things are bright. I just ordered 10 more because I'm running low. But yeah, they're freaking handy little suckers. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take the step bit, and you got 2 rivets on these things holding these suckers on. So see, pop the top off, boom. Drill the heads of the rivets, then take a hammer, break the lights off. There is a pigtail in the back that you will cut and clean up this wiring. The only downfall of this is you gotta put it mounted ground for your other lights, because those brackets are actually the grounds on these. And then you just take your rivet, smack them out, and then what I'm doing, I'm just going to go off the mounting hole, and then I'll tack weld these in. So this will be the actual hole for the light. Alrighty, so drill the hole, waiting for batteries to charge to drill to finish the back ones. So one thing on this trailer, since I've owned it, take you guys back there, these D-rings drive me nuts. When you chain something up, how they're positioned, they want to fold down a little bit. So when you're binding them, then they pop up, and then so you do a ratchet binder, you lose amount of threads. And then when you're going down the highway, because they don't rest, they're out, they go like that all freaking day. So for 7 years I've been listening to it, and it drives me nuts. So what I'm thinking, pulling them out and welding them like this. Welding them, you still can run a 3/8 chain through it. You know, it's still very beefy. And what's kind of cool is you kind of have, you don't need to hold them up when you chain. So I'm gonna weld these suckers up. Hopefully I don't regret it, but I think I won't, because I cannot stand these freaking D-rings. Okay, so we need to bend that fender back. So what I do is take a binder, put it there, tack the end on so it doesn't slip, and try to bow it out slowly. We'll see how this goes. Alright, so now that all the D-rings and the holes and all that is drilled out, trying to finish this fenders. I started these fenders so probably 2 years ago. Made them work just so I can get some bigger tires on this thing. And I feel like it needs an edge here. So I have this 1x1 laying around. I'm probably not going to use. I'm going to wrap the edge here inside, clean it up. I think that will probably finish the look. These fenders are extremely heavy duty, exactly what I want. I've driven pickups over them now, and that's what I need. So we'll just finish them now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you guys on time lapse, and you guys can kind of watch what's going on here. Hey, you want to check them? One like 175, babe, has been like good on those because they have so much fat in them. Perfect. Now I've been pulling them off at like 175, 80 because they have a lot of fat. Okay. I'm almost done putting this back together. Well.
You guys are probably wondering why I'm doing cotter pins instead of the... Okay, so this thing came with these little washer retaining doohickey bobs. I don't like these, not one bit. Cotter pin in, bend it, perfect. I don't really know what the pros of these are, but I'm not a fan, so disco. Let's get the caps on. In the cap. And then, let's see. Beautiful. Get a little psh psh. Okay. Now this cotter pin is on, I think. Let's bend it over and then check the spin. Check the spin. Perfect. Now, take this grease cap. Yeah. Beautiful. Oh, you guys aren't even watching. I like it. The last tip is the nicest one. Well, here she be. A little quick rattle can paint job, but boy howdy's look at lights on there. We're gonna go to Les Schwab right now and get 14 plies because this tire is coming apart and it's not even that old. Another light there. See the 2 3/4 in the back there. Boom, the license plate light's working. I'll make a video of it at nighttime. Don't get me wrong, the paint job's not wonderful, but you know what? This thing is going to get scratched up in the first 2 days. It's been a great trailer. I want to keep it that way, but at the same time, she ain't new. But boy howdy does it look good. I got to paint the tongue, but I'm not going to do that with it connected to 450. So I hope you guys enjoy, and we'll do a walk around at night with these lights.